I started off sketching a police dog, but then news broke out about the raid on the ISIS leader by Delta Force using canine units. I thought maybe I could get more drama with a Special Forces dog. I changed the dog handler from a police officer to a Delta Force operator, and I changed the environment from a stadium in a city to a desert with a helicopter. The soldier wears a helmet and knee pads. Normally, he would carry a rifle, but I decided that would be too much clutter. The helicopter is a Boeing MH-6. I transferred the sketch from the sketch pad to a 16 by 20 inch square canvas. I make the outline stand out using a marker pen. I lay a piece of frisket film I had used in the previous work over the soldier, the helicopter, and the dog. I retraced the outline so I can cut the frisket film. Some areas are too thin to use frisket film, so I paint masking fluid. Actually, I ran out of masking fluid, so I used rubber cement instead. I paint a first layer for the background sky. I switch from a large brush to a roller brush to spread the paint evenly. I paint a second layer for the sky. I paint a base layer for the sand. I add a second layer for the sand with texture using sponges as well as brushes. I also remove the painter's tape that defines the horizon. I cut and remove the frisket film covering the helicopter. I paint the dark base color of the helicopter. In reality, these helicopters are matte black. I paint the glass canopy. A military helicopter's glass is not supposed to be very shiny. I remove the frisket film from the soldier and the dog. I paint the base color of the soldier's face. It's a mid-tone pink-orange color. I paint the shadows on the soldier's face. I paint the highlights on the soldier's face. I paint the base color of the soldier's uniform. It's a beige color with a hint of green. I paint the vest, belt, and holster black. I paint the shadows on the uniform. I paint the base color of the dog. It's a medium brown. I had to correct the soldier's legs because it looked like he was bow-legged. I paint the highlights on the soldier's pants. I add details to the dog's face and other areas. I make corrections to the soldier's pants, also to the helicopter's kids. I add shadows on the sand and sign the painting. This is what the final painting looks like. In reality, Japanese chins aren't that big, but it would be a real challenge to paint the details of a smaller one. Hope you enjoyed this. See the finished work on linesandstrokes.com or Fine Arts America. Please stay tuned by liking my page. Thanks for watching.